Hello, what's up? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Fun fact, I filmed this already, and then the phone that I filmed it on deleted the entire thing. So now we're refilming the video. Basically, this is just me explaining what I named my dolls after, and it's not going to be all of my Barbie dolls. It's just going to be the main ones that I use on this channel, or that I have plans to use in the future. So like characters from the Doll Life series, my series on YouTube. Make it sound like it's a Netflix show or something. Oh my. I hope my ring light does not fall in the middle of this video. I'm going to be going in order from my newest dolls to my oldest dolls. So first off, this is the Made to Move tennis player doll. I got her off of Amazon. And I named her Cindy after Cindy Moon, who is a comic character from Marvel Comics. She's a Spider-Woman known as Silk. Up next is a Barbie Looks doll. This is one of the Looks dolls from the newest Looks wave. I'm not gonna lie to you, the reason about him was because there aren't that many Asian male Barbies, and I know that they did make one, but I don't really like him. I like this one though. I like his face shape. I like his face sculpt. His name is Scott, and I named him after Scott Lang because he's one of my favorite MCU characters. Originally, I had plans for this guy in Doll Life. He was gonna be in a love triangle with Felicia, but I deleted the episode. I didn't really like the way it turned out, so he'll come along later on. I just don't know if it'll be a different storyline or not. If you watch Doll Life, tell me if that sounds like an interesting plot to you. Next up, this is another Barbie's Looks doll. I got her at Marshall's for $10. Like, that's a steal. Especially because they were charging $45 for the same doll on Amazon. Anyway, I named her Marin after Night Sister Marin from my favorite video game series ever, Star Wars Jedi, Fallen Order, and the second one, Survivor. My plans for her is to make her Felicia's older sister in Doll Life when she eventually pops up. Also, pay no attention to the doll outfits. Some of them are like atrocious. Like this is. I'm filming the dolls as they are because I'm too lazy to prepare them. Next up is this Ken doll that I got. I really hope that Mattel makes a Made to Move Ken with like the skin tone so that I can do a head swap. I bought him because I thought his hair was cool. I like diversifying my dolls. I named this dude Glenn. I bought him during the time that I was rewatching The Walking Dead again. And one of my favorite characters from that show is Glenn. So that's why his name is Glenn. And you can't have Glenn without Maggie. This is Maggie, another Barbie fashionista. I did a head swap with her and the Barbie Made the Move girl with the green top. I got both of them at Target, but I got her at the same time as I got Glenn. And I named her Maggie, because Maggie and Glenn. Get it? Don't worry, I don't have a doll named Negan. I don't know if any of you watched The Walking Dead, but it's funny to me. I don't really have a role for them yet in Doll Life or personality for them yet. I wanted to add them eventually. And speaking of eventually characters, it's the next doll, who my mom told me that she looks like one of those girls, like, you know, in movies when they're like, oh my god, that's my boyfriend, why that's my boyfriend, but it's actually like their ex, like the crazy ex, jealous girlfriend, right? I actually bought her for that reason, because I thought that before I showed my mom the doll. But I was gonna have her be another character in Doll Life, and the plot for her was gonna be that she was super crazy ex-girlfriend. And I think I mentioned her in one of the episodes already. It'll be better than your psycho ex. What was her name again? Jane? No, Jan? Jean? Yeah, her. She's another Barbie Looks, and I named her Jean after Jean Grey, who is an X-Men character. If you like Marvel comics or Marvel movies, you might know who I'm talking about, and you'll probably know who the majority of these characters are that I'm talking about, because everyone's named after fictional characters. So she totally gives off like Mean Girl vibes though. Like Mean Girl, not like the movie Mean Girls. I've never seen that movie. Next up is Gwen.
This is one of my favorite dolls like of all time. Like I love her so much. Her eyeshadow is so cute. Like I think this doll looks really good in purple. I love her hair and just everything about this doll. It's just.
Anyway, this is another Barbie looks doll. I bought her at the same time that I bought Jean. Her name is Gwen because I named her after Gwen Stacy, who is another Marvel character.
I love this doll. She's one of my favorite dolls like ever to ever be made in the history of like that I know of dolls.
She's so pretty. This is another Barbie's fashionista doll. I did a head swap with her. I'll show you the photos of the body swap dolls in case you want to do like a head swap thing with your dolls and don't know who to use. But this is Tyler's sister in doll life, and her name is Jessica, and I named her Jessica after Jessica Drew, who you might know now as Spider-Woman from Across the Spider-Verse. I named her after the comic Jessica Drew. I originally bought her because I was gonna make a custom Wednesday, because I bought her while watching the Wednesday show when it came out. But then after I got her in the mail, I was like, oh, this doll is kind of cute. I like her. I don't want to ruin her. So I just did the head swap and then left her as she is. This is a made-to-move Ken with the wheelchair. And I originally bought him to do a head swap, but then the skin tone didn't match right, so I swapped his head back. And his name actually has a very interesting story behind it. His name is Ken. I don't have another name to name him. He's just Ken. He's just boring Ken. Then we have Ava. I was originally gonna buy her and like a body donor for her so that she could be articulated better, because she's a fashionista, so she doesn't like bend her elbows or knees, which is a little annoying to me. But I didn't find a match for her, and the only match I found was a Barbie extra doll, but it's like $23 for the doll, and I don't really feel like paying $23. Her name is Ava because of White Tiger, who is another Marvel character. I was originally going to name her Rogue because of the streaks in her hair. Rogue is one of my favorite X-Men. I bought this doll specifically because I like the streaks in her hair. I thought it was cute. Honestly, like her face is a little pixelated, but like I don't really care that much because she's just, I think this doll's really cute. I like her face a lot, I like her makeup. Originally, I bought this doll as a joke. He's a Barbie fashionista, and I did a head swap with the bearded Ken doll from the Looks line. When I saw him online, I was like, haha, he looks like an e-boy. So I bought him to make him an e-boy, and that's why he has a earring and like a few rings on, because that was literally a joke. I bought him as a joke, and then I was like, you know what? I like this doll. So this is Tyler. My brother came up with the name because I asked him what name sounds like an e-boy name, and he said Tyler, so that's his name. He's not named after anybody special, but we can pretend that he's named after Tyler from the Wednesday show, even though I got him like a year before the show came out. Get off the stand, dude. Normally I don't like it when Kens have molded hair, but I think this works because honestly it'd be hard to do hair like this with real hair. But this is like one of my favorite Barbies ever. Next is Felicia. She is another Barbie looks doll. This is one of my favorite Barbies too. I pierced her ears because I named her Felicia after Felicia Hardy, who, guess what, is another Marvel Comics character. Felicia Hardy is Black Cat. I named her after Black Cat because of the blonde hair. Next up is a rock climber doll. When I found this doll, there weren't really any Barbies with like, textured hair, but this doll had textured hair, and I thought that was really cool. Anyway, her name is Misty, and I named her after Misty Knight after I saw the Luke Cage show. This is another made to move one. I bought this doll because This doll has like a darker skin tone than a lot of the other Barbies had at the time when she was coming out, and I think still too. But like I said, I love diversifying my doll collection, and I named her Michonne, who is another Walking Dead character and the coolest Walking Dead character too, in my opinion. Entonces, this is the last doll I have, which is the oldest doll out of these dolls that I showed in the video. I honestly really like this doll. I think she has really pretty hair. She's got a pretty face. She's a curvy Barbie. But I did not recently have a use for her in my videos, so maybe she'll pop up later. And her name is Betty. I named her Betty after Betty Brant, but specifically MCU Betty, because for some reason her hair just reminded me of her. I don't know. I really like this doll's hair though. I really like her face. She's really cute. I just haven't really used her. And I have the same problem with all of my curvy girls, where I don't really have that much doll clothes that fits them, so they just end up wearing atrocious outfits like this. I could make doll clothes, but I get really lazy, and I'm too broke to buy doll clothes. But maybe someday I'll make doll clothes. You like how literally nobody's looking into the camera at all? Knocked them over like 3 times while trying to stand them up like this. Anyway, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it, at least a little bit. I don't know. It was mostly just me rambling on, like in real life. But if you end up watching one of my other videos, I'll see you next time. If not, that's alright. Have a good day. Remember to take care of yourself, you know, drink some water. Remember to eat. My nose ring just fell out. Have a great day or night, afternoon, whatever time it is that you're watching this at. Jesus loves you. God bless you. Remember that you were loved. Well, that's it. Until next time, if you decide to come back. If not, you know, that's fine. Anyway, goodbye.